हेलो दोस्तों। हेलो दोस्तों, आइए हमारे लाइव में आपका स्वागत है। जो भी चैनल पर नए हो सब्सक्राइब करिए और सपोर्ट करिए।
This pitch offers some serious bounce. Looking forward for an exciting contest between bat and ball. Umpires and fielders step in. Game's about to start. The kind of atmosphere in this stadium brings out the best in the players. The fans have come in large numbers.
अभी थोड़ा टीम चेंज नहीं की हमने दोस्तों,
Only 2 fielders outside
इसलिए
the
आपको
circle.
थोड़ा सा T20 वाले बैट्समैन दिखेंगे, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम हम चेंज कर देंगे टीम।
That's well struck.
फर्स्ट बॉल में 4 रनों के लिए स्टेज पे।
Finds the boundary and batsman is off the mark.
जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए और सपोर्ट करिए। ओह शिट,
That's a cracker of a leg cutter. That's played gently by the batsman.
50 ओवर का मैच है दोस्तों। जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए
Proved to be an
और
expensive
सपोर्ट
over.
करिए। हमको 297 बॉल पे 338 रन का टारगेट है। चलो दोस्तों।
Up in the air.
ओह, पहली बॉल पे 4 रनों के लिए।
Off the mark with a full.
जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए और 800 का टारगेट पूरा कीजिए दोस्तों।
That was close to the goal.
हमारा 800 का टारगेट है, 800 सब्सक्राइबर का।
Really
ओह,
hit that hard.
क्या बेहतरीन शॉट है, 6 रनों के लिए।
That's a six. A very big six. Massive over comes to an
दोस्तों
end.
सपोर्ट करिए दोस्तों।
Left arm fast bowler
जो
from
भी चैनल पर
cricket
नए हो
has an attacking
सब्सक्राइब
skill set
करिए,
for this over.
सपोर्ट करिए और फॉलो भी करिए। स्टार्ट।
That's hit with tremendous power. The result is a single. He's let it
ओह,
lie from the middle. It's hit high
आज
off the
इंग्लैंड को
boundary.
हराना है दोस्तों अपने को। 3 मैच की सीरीज है, पहला मैच है,
He's
कल
played
दूसरा
the
मैच
ball
खेला
way
जाएगा
sky high.
और
That's
परसों
one
तीसरा
towards
मैच।
every fielder.
आपको कंटिन्यू मैच
This is
खेलने
down to
देखने
the leg
मिलेगा।
side. Shot. That's put away
क्या
with
फ्लैट
ease.
छक्का मारा है दोस्तों,
Boom. What a
बहुत
shot.
बेहतरीन
Gets this
शॉट।
batch deep into the stands.
जो भी चैनल पे नए हो दोस्तों, सब्सक्राइब करिए, सपोर्ट करिए और 800 का टारगेट पूरा करिए दोस्तों। ओह,
Ooh, hit that hard.
स्टेट पे 4 रनों के लिए बहुत बेहतरीन शॉट।
That will
आज
be
हमने
four.
टीम चेंज नहीं की है, इसलिए T20 वाले बेस्ट 11 खेल रहे हैं वनडे में। कल आपको टीम चेंज दिखेगी।
He guided it towards straight
सेट
away. A tough over for the bowler. The batsman has made the most of it.
288 बॉल पे 312 रन लग रहे हैं
Fast
दोस्तों,
bowler from over the wicket.
हमको जीतना ही है कैसे भी करके। ओह
Wide
शिट,
edge edge.
जो भी चैनल
Managed
बने
to
हो
clear
दोस्तों,
the
सब्सक्राइब
fielder.
करिए, लाइक करिए,
Edge
सपोर्ट
and it's
करिए
flown away. 4 runs.
और बस हमारे सब्सक्राइब गोल को कंप्लीट करिए दोस्तों। 800, बस
The ball is
800
hit
सब्सक्राइब
high. It's anyone's
वर
toes.
करना है
Just
आपको
out of the reach for the bowler. That will be another boundary.
दोस्तों। कोई सब्सक्राइब नहीं कर रहा है यार।
Batsman whips it powerfully.
4 रनों के लिए बहुत
Natural
बेहतरीन शॉट।
qualities. Turning out to be another great over for the batsman. Batsman thrashed the ball hard.
कवर टाइप पे 4 रन दोस्तों।
Another boundary. Batsman is on a roll. He's given them absolutely everything. There is a single to end. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. Batsman living dangerously. That's almost carried to the bowler. That's a boundary. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. That's gone in the air.
दोस्तों कोई सब्सक्राइब नहीं कर रहा है,
First
सब्सक्राइब
wicket
करिए,
for the batsman. Totally
सपोर्ट
fine.
करिए
Never goes
दोस्तों।
wrong to raise the bat. Tickled down the leg side.
जो भी
That's a superb off cutter.
हमसे चैट करिए, शेयर करेगा, उनके नाम से हम शॉट मारेंगे दोस्तों। मैसेज करिए आप हम।
Glances it. That was hit
शिट,
too close to the fielder. A narrow escape indeed. And he's absolutely smashed that one. That goes all the way for 4. It's gone up.
बहुत बेहतरीन शॉट 4 रनों के लिए।
Back-to-back boundaries for the batsman. Fielding has been updated. Solid. That was such a lovely sound of the bat.
6 रनों के लिए
Batsman is
दोस्तों।
just toying with the field now. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Cuts that away. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. Almost a catch for the bowler. That's 30 runs with this bat. It has been a good knock. It's muscled. Bowler struggling to keep it tight, turning out to be an expensive over. That's in the air. That's 50 for the batsman. Time to raise the bat. Forward point has been moved to point. Pushes it down the leg side.
जो भी चैनल बने हो दोस्तों, सब्सक्राइब करिए, सपोर्ट करिए, लाइक करिए दोस्तों।
2 runs added to the total. What a stroke.
6 रनों के लिए बहुत बेहतरीन शॉट।
Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Batsman smashed that ball. A leg cutter of the highest order. 1 run added to the tally. Batsman plays a leg glance. 2 runs added to the score, keeps the scoreboard ticking. Batsman smashed that ball.
बहुत बेहतरीन साउंड और ये 6 रनों के लिए शॉट बहुत बेहतरीन
Spin
छक्का।
into the crowd. In the air. Dropped. Fielder would be disappointed with that effort.
मिस फील्डर 4 रनों के लिए
Get a
दोस्तों।
boundary. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps. It's gone high up in the air.
बहुत बेहतरीन शॉट 6 रनों के लिए बहुत।
Batsman is just toying with the field now. Nice shot. Has really connected that one. Gets it away for 4. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Left arm wrist spin from over the wicket.
जो भी चैनल पे नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, सपोर्ट करिए और
Great awareness from the
छक्काओं के
batsman.
मजे
Taking
लीजिए
advantage
दोस्तों।
of the field change. He's worked it beautifully to the leg side. Batsman finds the boundary. That's a cracking shot.
बहुत बेहतरीन 6
Batsman looks in good touch. That's a fine half
जब
century.
50 रन पूरे
How
होते
was that done? Off the bottom edge. Fielder stops this. That's a clean strike. That's gone
पैरों
wide.
पे नहीं फेंकना छोटे।
What a shot.
6 खाएगा ये छोटे।
2 sixes in a row. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. The ball's disappeared into the clouds. Batsman is just toying with the field now.
जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए।
Batsman
जो भी
finds
हमसे
the
बात
wicket.
करना चाहते हो मैसेज करिए, हम आपके नाम से शॉट लगाएंगे दोस्तों।
That's gone for 6 as well. Top quality strike this.
स्टेडियम के बाहर
3 sixes in 3 balls and the bowler has no idea.
233 मीटर का छक्का, 3 बॉल पे 3 छक्के लगते हुए
This is
लगातार
going to be a big one. Forward point is brought to point.
4 में 4 छक्के, इसी के साथ 100 रन पूरे होते हुए।
What an innings this has been.
देखो दोस्तों अब 6 बॉल में 6 छक्के होते हैं कि नहीं, तो देखिए बहुत रोमांचक वाली बात। अरे यार बल्ले के ऊपर लग गया यार।
That's 2 important runs
शिट,
added to the total. That has been hammered.
5 छक्के तो हो ही गए थे यार, एक छक्के के लिए गए चुक गए हम दोस्तों।
Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Left arm wrist spin from around the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. Smashes it. Safe, but that was close to the bowler. Great
इसी के साथ
awareness
4
from the
रन लगते
batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's a stunning shot. That's gone the distance. Terrific strike from the batsman.
बैट्समैनों की तो हालत खराब कर दी हमने बॉलरों की।
Forward point has been moved to point. That's a magnificent strike. Batsman is just toying with the field now. That's come off the top of the bat. That's not too far from the bowler. One more boundary for the batsman. Point is brought to forward point. Batsman slashed that ball. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. It's high up in the air. One run available there. That's a terrific shot.
स्टेडियम के बाहर बहुत बेहतरीन छक्का।
That's gone all the way for six. That's hit with tremendous power. Consecutive sixes for the batsman. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. Batsman slashed that ball. And that's
इससे क्या 100 रन पूरे होते हैं
he's been superb.
अभिषेक शर्मा के दोस्तों।
It's a bird, it's a play, no, it's a
आउट।
cricket ball. Caught by the fielder. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 104. It's power play 2 underway, going to be a crucial phase. New bat comes into play. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Great awareness.
जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए और सपोर्ट करिए दोस्तों।
This has gone up. It's over the line for six. Point has been moved to backward point. A big heave. The ball is soaring in the air. Batsman will get two for that. Batsman continues to dominate. Been a costly over so far. Timing could have been better. One run added to the scoreboard. Plays it down the leg side. That's a
दो रन।
fantastic effort ball. Bowler extracted considerable extra bounce on that occasion. Batsman whips it powerfully.
6 रनों के लिए बहुत
Seems to
लंबा
stand.
छक्का।
An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Right arm leg spinner from over the wicket. Really hit that hard.
बहुत
Batsman
बेहतरीन
gets
छक्का
into
दोस्तों।
midfield now. Shot. That's put away with
बहुत
ease.
बेहतरीन छक्का।
And again the sail's out. Up in the air. Ball runs away for four. 16 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Point is brought to backward point. He's lofted it, the ball is sky high. A poor effort from the fielder. That's gone for four as well. Solid. That was such a lovely sound of the bat.
150 रन पूरे
That's
होते हुए।
150 for the batsman. What a stroke. That's gone for six again. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Batsman finds the contact. Batsman pockets a single.
जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए और सपोर्ट
Lovely
करिए।
fielding from the batsman. That's well struck. Extra bounce. Bowler got it to rise sharply. timing could be better. Batsman gets a single. Batsman smashed that ball.
6 रनों का बहुत लंबा छक्का,
That's a
बेहतरीन छक्का।
colossal hit. Disappeared into the stands. And that's a gentle push. Gets double for that. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. It's a solid push right out of the middle. Stopped by the keeper. That's a lightning knock. That's hit with tremendous power. 2 runs added to the score. A weak push by the batsman. Finds the fielder on this occasion. Swings hard, but gets a bottom edge. Batsman collects a single. Batsman gets the connection. Excellent effort ball from the bowler. Great over. Fielding team need more of these. Really hit that hard. That's a marvellous effort ball, gained considerable extra bounce. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. That's gone for a 6, a pretty good
जो
one
अभी से
too.
चिंता कर रहे थे वहाँ।
That's high up in the air. Added 2 to the tally. Oh, that was close. The bails remain undisturbed. That's a cracking shot. Oh, that's a huge 6. Batsman gets the contact. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. A gentle touch from the batsman. That's a single. The ball is high up in the air.
अबे
Fielder takes an easy catch. Batsman's score with this bat is 181. Batsman gets a new bat. He's beautifully glanced it off his legs. There's a stunning leg cutter. Gets off the mark with a couple. Great over till now. Didn't let the batsman score freely. Batsman whips it powerfully. Just falls short of the bowler. A close call. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Another boundary for the batsman. He's given that absolutely everything. Some good entertainment in that over. Left arm, fast bowler from around the wicket. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. The result is a single. That's gone in the air. Just travelled the distance.
जो भी चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए और सपोर्ट करिए दोस्तों। और जो भी हमसे
Absolutely smashed that one.
बात करना चाहता हो मैसेज करिए दोस्तों।
8 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. That will be a boundary. It's gone up. There is a single to offer. It's muscled. It's gone for four. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. That's in the air. 1 run added to the tally. Batsman smashed that ball. 30 runs and counting. Batsman should look to keep up the good work. Struck the top part of the bat, nowhere near the sweet spot. That's a stunning off-cutter. That's a biggie. The ball's disappeared into the clouds. Just carries over the fence. In the air. That will be 4.
थोड़ा चैलेंज चेंज करते हैं दोस्तों, नया चैलेंज करते हैं। 2 मिनट रुकिए, पानी पी के आता हूँ।
Bouncy pitch this should assist the fast bowlers. Umpires walk out. Fielders are in their huddle. This magnificent stadium is a sight to behold. The stadium is packed to the rafters. The atmosphere is electric. We're all set for the start of play. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Power play 1 is underway. Just 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Oh, just misses the wicket. Batsman gets the bat on ball. Oh, what a ball. An off-cutter of the highest quality. What a shot. Has really connected that one. Batsman needs some more practice to perform better. Plays the cut shot. Great way to get off the mark. A boundary. Smashes it. Consecutive fours for the batsman. Costly over this. That's hit on the top of the bat. Batsman will get a single and he is off the mark. Keen strike. That's gone a long way. That's a magnificent strike. That's a boundary. No way to add it to the tally. It's up in the air. That goes all the way for 4. Changes are done to the fielding. Batsman slashed that ball. Consecutive boundaries for the batsman. Too Expensive. The batsman has taken the bowler to the cleaners. That's right over the middle of the bat. Straight to the fielder. Current run rate is around 12. This has gone up. Just clears the boundary. Guides it towards the third man. Just out of the reach for the fielder. Batsman will get a boundary. Unleashes a hefty swing, but gets a bottom edge. 1 run available there. Terrific strike from the batsman. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. That's well struck. Ball finds the fielder. That's hit the splice of the bat, could not generate any power. 1 run added to the scoreboard. That's a lightning knock. 30-run milestone has been reached. Time to raise the bat. The batsman has expertly played a cut shot. And again the same result. That's hit with tremendous power. Fielder does well, and no runs added to the total. Batsman is able to connect. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Timing could have been better. Boom! That's an effort ball with some serious bounce. Really hit that hard. Gets it away for 4. Runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Batsman whips it powerfully. Batsman finds the boundary. Batsman throws the ball hard. That's 4 more for the batsman. Deep mid-on has been moved to forward point. Batsman finds the contact. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. He's given that absolutely everything. Batsman pockets a single. The bails are off. That was a fantastic delivery right through the gate. This bat's contribution is 13. A big heave. The ball is soaring in the air. Single and batsman is off the mark. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. That brings up the whole game. Well done. And he's absolutely smashed that one. Stopped by the fielder. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. That was close to the bowler. Ball runs away for 4. That over has brought some excitement to the game. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Up in the air. Just clears the rope. That's muscled. Can't get it past the fielder. batsman needs to score 483, runs from 261 balls. The batsman has neatly cut it, steering the ball to the offside. That's a 4. Batsman smashed that ball. Fails to run it past the fielder. Just gets bat on ball. Timing could be better. Batsman will collect 2. An expensive over comes to an end. Momentum shifting towards the batsman. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Batsman gets the connection. Batsman gets a single. What a shot. Doesn't matter where the fielders are if the ball is sailing into the stands. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. That's another 6. There's a field change. Fielders being moved around. Batsman gets the contact. Fielder stops this. Oh, that's bold. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 25. Batsman has a new bat now. Turns it down the leg side. Gets off the mark with a boundary. That's an interesting over. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. What a shot. Has really connected that one. Just out of the reach for the bowler. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Smashes it. That will be another boundary. That's a magnificent strike. Batsman living dangerously. That's almost carried to the bowler. Head off is brought to forward point. Batsman slashed that ball. Almost a catch for the bowler. It's raining 4s here. Has skillfully guided the ball towards third man. The result is 3. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Two runs added to the scoreboard. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Comes off the bottom of the bat. Batsman collects a single. He's lofted it, the ball is sky high. Almost a catch for the fielder. That will be a boundary. Terrific strike from the batsman. Safe, but that was close to the bowler. Tries to smash it, but it's a bottom edge. 1 run added to the score. That's well struck. Current run rate is around 13. That's a lightning knock. That's not bowling. The result is 2. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Right arm for umpire signals start as now later. Batsman gets the bat on ball. Straight back to the bowler, a dot ball. That's hit with tremendous power. Batsman gets a couple. off cutter. Really hit that hard. That's hit high on the bat. That's some steep bounce. Great effort, ball. The ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. It's gone for four. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Batsman whips it powerfully. Finds the fielder on this occasion. That's hit the top half of the bat. Couldn't judge the length. Two runs added to the total. Attempts a powerful slog, but gets a bottom edge. Great over for the batsman so far. Can he make it even better? Fielder makes no mistake. That's a fantastic effort ball. Bowler extracted considerable extra bounce on that occasion. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. That's a proper off-cutter. Collects a single and gets off the mark. He's hit that one into the stratosphere. Just manages to clear the boundary. Some thrilling contest between bat and ball in that over. He's given that absolutely everything. That was hit too close to the fielder. A narrow escape indeed. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. One more boundary for the batsman. And he's absolutely smashed that one. Just falls short of the bowler. A close call. Batsman has forced a change in the field. Top quality strike by the batsman. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. That's a single. That's gone in the air. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Used the pace of the ball for a leg glance. Straight to the fielder. It's gone up. That's 30-run milestone for the batsman. Time to raise the bat. That's muscled. Batsman continues to dominate. Been a costly over so far. Timing could have been better. Up and away, that's a biggie. Fielder keeps his cool and takes it smartly. Extra bounce, bowler got it to rise sharply. It has been an interesting over. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. Bowler gets a bit more protection with this defensive field. That's in the air. Batsman is just toying with the field now. In the air. That's not too far from the fielder. Fielding has been updated. Bats First milestone for the batsman. Total score is 30. Time to raise the bat. He's not got that from the middle. It's hit high on the bat. What a shot. Has really connected that one. That will be 4. He's lofted that one high into the air. 2 runs added to the score, keeps the scoreboard ticking. An expensive over. The batsman continues on his merry way. Batsman goes for the shot, gets an edge. Ball finds the fielder. Batsman finds the contact. That's 2 important runs added to the total. It's up in the air. Fielder takes a brilliant catch. That's a superb leg cutter. Smashes it. Just out of the reach for the bowler. That will be 4 and batsman is off the mark. That's come off the top of the bat. Batsman will get 2 for that. Exciting cricket in that over. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. That's a magnificent strike. The result is a single. Batsman slashed that ball. Looked like a catch for a moment. That's a boundary. This has gone up. Another boundary for the batsman. That's a gentle push from the batsman. There is a single to big heave. The ball is soaring in the air. Just about clears the fence. Good catch by the fielder. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 43. Their over has brought some excitement to the game. He's just nudged it into the leg side. Gets double for that. That's right out of the middle of the bat. That goes all the way for 4. Bowler seems to be struggling to contain the batsman. Struck the top part of the bat, nowhere near the sweet spot. Batsman needs to spend more time in the middle. Batsman pushes it gently, perfectly behind the ball. That's a costly over. Bowler just couldn't find the right line and length. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. Terrific strike from the batsman. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's well struck. Two runs added to the score. Up in the air. That's 30 runs with this bat. It has been a good knock. That's a glorious shot. 6, and it's a big run. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps. He's lofted it. The ball is sky high. 1 run added to the tally. Just gets back on ball. Timing could be better. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Hits the handle of the bat. An absolute peach of an off-cutter. It's gone miles up. Comfortable catch for the fielder. That's a cracker of a leg cutter. The batsman has neatly placed it towards third man. That's 4, off the mark in style. The ball has struck the handle of the bat. 1 run added to the scoreboard. That's a lightning knock. Right on medium fast from over the wicket.
कल मिलेंगे दोस्तों।